There's a real disconnect between wanting an answer and actually buying an answer. Because we all just want the answer. Wouldn't it be easy if we had one thing that would solve all of our problems? But at the same time, there are people selling answers all over the place. Answers to your health needs, exercise needs, business and relationship needs. But then those two things don't mesh. And why is that? It's the story. The story gets in the way, the story you're telling. I have this big problem in my head. How can I just use one answer and have it solve everything? And you're not wrong, because that story says a lot about your values. It says something about who you are, the connections you're trying to make. And so just being given the answer, that sort of ends the story, doesn't it? Answers are not great stories. And oftentimes we're telling these stories. You need to ask yourself, what will this answer do? Will it advance what I'm trying to do? Or will it just cause a distraction and I won't actually deal with the problem? Because these stories are our values, and we're trying to tell this story to other people. If you're a small business, some people will be pushing you to do a lot of Facebook advertising. But you might not need Facebook. And so that answer is actually going to make you feel further away. You might need one-on-one connections. So you got to distinguish. Am I looking for an answer, or am I looking for a point in this story? Let's say that there's a dragon terrorizing some medieval town. Someone just comes along and says, oh, it's actually not that hard. Just make this noise and the dragon flies away. That's not a story. That's just an answer to a problem. And in the end, in the things we care about, there isn't one answer. There are almost no answers. There are only stories. So think about the problems that you're having. Think about the answers out there. Will this answer advance what you're trying to do? Or is this just a stumbling block where you have many options? If it's the many options thing, think about your story, think about your values, think about what you're trying to do, and ask yourself, what's the answer that aligns with my story? So what story are you trying to tell?